Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. After you know about the anatomy of urinary system, here I want to tell you about the urine transformation process. So first there are filtration. Filtration start from artery renalis. The blood from the afferent arteriole enters the glomerulus and flows into the afferent arteriole. A unique fact is that blood usually flows from an artery to a vein, but in the glomerulus it flows back into an artery. In addition, the afferent artery is larger than the efferent artery. When blood enters the glomerulus, the blood pressure becomes high, pushing water and small substance out and producing filtrate. Within the filtrate, substances such as urobilin, urea, glucose, and ions like natrium, calcium, and chloride are produced. This filtrate is temporarily stored in the Bowman capsule. Only 1 per 5 of the blood enters the Bowman capsule. However, blood and proteins in the capillary cannot penetrate it. If you want to check your glomerulus is work normal or not, you can check when you drink coffee and then the urine smells masih kayak kopinya, original kopi or no. And the result of this process is primary urine. The next process is reabsorption. This process occurs in the proximal convoluted tubulus. Nah, jadi bisa dilihat itu yang biru perjalanan setelah dari glomerulus terus ke tubulus contortus proximal, di mana strukturnya itu ruwet dan panjang. Substance such as glucose, amino acid, potassium ions, and other necessary substances are transported into the cells and then into the blood capillaries in the kidney. In this process, only a small amount of urea is absorbed. In addition to the proximal tubulus, absorption also occurs in the loop of Henle. The lower part of the loop of Henle narrows to slow down the flow of the filtrate, conserve energy, and maximize passive exchange of water and ions. The loop of Henle is also permeable. So what does permeable mean? Permeable Henle's loop means that certain parts of Henle loops have the ability to pass through by certain substance, water or ions. And then descending atau yang turun itu permeable to water. Untuk yang naik itu permeable to ions but not to water. Reabsorption in the loop of Henle occurs in the medulla, not in the cortex. Fun fact ya ini, padahal nefron itu kan seperti kita ketahui itu ada di cortex ya. Tapi lengkung Henle ada di medulla. Because of its up and down structure. This process produces secondary urine containing water, salt, urea, and urobilin. Urobilin makes our urine yellow or clear, and urea causes the smell of urine. Jadi penyebab dari bau asam pada urin itu disebabkan karena ada kandungan urea. And the result is urine secundaire. The final process is augmentation. This occurs in the distal tubulus. As you can look at the picture, distal tubulus, it looks like contortus proximal, but not longer than proximal. And this process involves the excretion of substances that are not needed by the body. It's produced through urine, which is then transported to the collecting duct, then to the minor calyx, followed by the major calyx, and finally to the largest structure, the renal pelvis. It then continues to the ureter and into the bladder for temporary storage.